So I just realized I have a whole bunch of books that I want to finish this weekend. There's no way in heck I'm going to finish all of them, but I do want to devote quite a section of time tomorrow to reading them. So, I think it's time for a 24-hour reading vlog. What do you guys think? So, y'all are gonna laugh at me when I tell you how many books that I want to do during this 24-hour reading vlog. And I can't find one of them, so maybe that's a sign that I need to just calm down a little bit and not read 4 books in 24 hours. But hey, we're gonna try anyway. False alarm, guys. False alarm. I have too many books hidden on my bed. It's okay. But the first book I want to read is Ash Princess. This one I definitely want to start and finish. If I remember right, it's a really, really fast read, but I want to read Lady Smoke, and I also have Ember Queen checked out from the library, and I need to reread this before I can get to the other 2. Plus, this is part of my blog reading challenge, which is called Hindsight 2020, where every month of 2020, with the exception of January, I pick a book that I've read before and reread it, and decide whether or not I still like it and am still willing to recommend it to other people. The second book that I want to read, and this one I really only want to get to like page 100 on, which really shouldn't take me that long, is Ancillary Sword. This world is just so unique, and the character is just so interesting, and the writing style is just so pretty, that I'm very, very, very excited. And then another one I want to get about 100, 200 pages down on, and this is why you guys are gonna laugh at me, because you're already thinking you want to read all of this in 24 hours? Really? The heck is wrong with you? But that would be Heart of Flames by Nikki Palpretto. I want to go to the barn tomorrow, and I do really well with writing while reading or listening to audiobooks. And this book I have been having, was the last remaining book of my Clear the Shelves challenge that I did not quite finish. But this one does really, really well as an audiobook. I listened to it on like double speed, and it works for me. I can get maybe another 100, 150 pages into it, and I'll be happy. Really, the only book I want to absolutely finish this weekend is Ash Princess, because I really, really, really want to get to Lady Smoke and Ember Queen. We'll see. Stay tuned. All of this might change, and I might wake up first thing tomorrow and just want to read non-stop contemporary books and do that. But I also really want to read Heart of Flames. I'm gonna leave this here so I can go read. Sorry, I am suddenly exhausted, so clearly this 24-hour reading vlog's off to a great start. I'm gonna go make coffee. That is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to physically read some of this while I watch some YouTube videos. I am going to a party tonight, and I was originally going to go to the barn before the party, and then I got in my car and realized I couldn't find my ankle brace or my knee brace, and I need both of those in order to be able to function like a normal adult nowadays, because I was in a car accident forever ago. So, I'm just babbling, I'm sorry. But, I ended up not going to the barn, so I am going to change out of my I look like a lumberjack look and throw on a t-shirt, comfy t-shirt, and some jeans. And I do plan on listening to the audiobook of Sky Without Stars on my way up there tonight and on the way back. And no, I will not be that dork who has it pulled up on script on her phone and reading at the party, because I am actually legitimately trying to be social. Coffee is brewing. No, I am not making Cafe Bustelo, but good old Starbucks coffee. That good coffee juice. Mom, why are you drinking coffee? It's too late. You're going to be up all night. To be fair, every time I drink more than 1 cup of coffee, I either fall asleep immediately or I stay up for 3 straight days. We're hoping for somewhere in between. I know what you're thinking. Rachel, you wanted to finish Ash Princess this weekend more than anything. Why didn't you start with Ash Princess? You know what? Shh. Okay, I have kind of sort of changed, and grown my hair kind of sort of up and kind of sort of done some concealer stuff because I'm kind of sort of vain when it comes to my really dark circles underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna head out to this party. I'm probably not gonna vlog at the party, but yeah. Books will be listened to. Peace out. So I am way too early to this party and I don't want to be the first person there. So I'm gonna go hang out in PetSmart for like the next 20 minutes because it's all I know that's around here. Help. Alright, so I have killed time wandering around PetSmart, freaked myself out by catching a sight of a snake in a container out of the corner of my eye, and I like freaked out and almost screamed, and everybody's just like, chill. And I'm like, I don't like snakes. I really do not like snakes. Like, it's ridiculous how much they freak me out, and I can't tell you why. Worms I don't have any issues with, salamanders, lizards, whatever, but snakes, holy crap, they're terrifying. Anyway, I should probably go to this party because my friend that I'm meeting up with there is almost there, and she's just like, dude, you're seriously wandering around PetSmart. I'm like, I have really bad social anxiety. You should know this about me by now. I find one friend and follow them around the party until it's time for me to leave. So I don't go to parties very often. I sit at home and read books. Don't judge me. You're sitting here watching this video. Well, I just slept for 12 hours, so this 24-hour reading vlog is going great. But I'm gonna keep reading. It might not be an official 24-hour reading vlog, but I'll read till I go to bed tonight. But excuse me, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go take the dog out and make some coffee and try not to fall back asleep. Alright, so coffee has been acquired. Going to pick up Ash Princess now. I want to get to page 200 of this within the next couple hours before I do anything else. Sorry that my hair is such a mess. I didn't take it down before I fell asleep last night and I really needed to shower, but reading is more important. Alright, Nala. She wants me to lay down so she can sit on my lap, which is fine. This is why I don't wear a whole lot of black clothing. What did I tell you? The second I lay down, I got a cat in my lap. I forgot how dark this book was. In the first 30 pages, bad stuff goes down, like, immediately. And it's brilliant. It's just really dark. I'm kind of loving it, though, so it's all good. Hi, so I have showered. I made it to about page 110 of Ash Princess before I did. My cat and dog are fighting. And yeah, I'm making tuna salad sandwiches for lunch. And then I'm gonna get dressed. And then we're gonna go on an adventure. So stay tuned. Hey. So I made it to page 203 of this, and now I guess I should probably go grocery shopping and attempt to get some stuff done today. So that is what I am gonna do. Alright, so I am going to head out to a coffee shop for a little bit. I threw some clothes in the dryer before I headed out, and I'm going to work on some bullet journaling stuff because I want to be better about that. As well as some more reading done. Like I said, I'm about 200 pages into Ash Princess. I'm going to take a break from that one for a little bit and switch over to a mix of Sky Without Stars as an audiobook. And then I also brought with me Heart of Flames and Ancillary Sword. So we'll see what all I get to. I have read a ridiculous amount of pages today. I read 200 pages of Ash Princess. I've read 60 pages of Ancillary Sword. I think I read about 75 to 100 pages, I want to say, of Sky Without Stars. And the day's not over yet, so what? That's almost 400 pages already, and I've only been up since, 11? And it's 4, so about 5 hours? 4.5, because it's actually 3:30. I think I read too much, guys. Hello, I am home now. I have gone grocery shopping, and I'm gonna maybe make some Alfredo for dinner. Excuse my neighbors, they're being assholes. And just kind of have a nice chill evening. Hi friends, there is a cat right there. Say hi. I just got back from taking Peach for a walk and I put some water on the boil so I can make some Alfredo tonight. I am suddenly exhausted and I don't know why. I feel like this entire day has just been me going, I'm so tired, and then reading a whole bunch, which is fine. What are you doing? Why are you licking my jeans? I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to switch from Sky Without Stars, which I've been listening to as an audiobook, and switch over to Ash Princess for a little bit. Maybe read another 100, 200 pages in that, and then I'm probably just gonna call it there regardless of whether I finish it. I know the whole point of this was try to finish Ash Princess, but I'm starting to get tired of reading so much. I'm gonna go make dinner, feed the dog, and go from there. She wants my Sour Patch Kids, and she's sad that I'm not giving her any. And so she's gonna go torture the cat now. Let the reading commence. So I'm almost to page 300 in Ash Princess. They're only about 400 pages, so I should be able to finish this tonight just fine. But they have been talking about this coffee drink throughout most of the book. And it sounds really, really good. It's just coffee and cinnamon with honey and milk, and I have all of that plus decaf coffee. So I think once I hit page 300, or whatever the chapter variant is of page 300, like 305, 310, whatever, I might go make some. I should probably I don't know, go into detail about what Ash Princess is about, because I don't think I've actually done anything more other than say that I want to read Lady Smoke. But basically, it's about this girl named Theodosia, whose kingdom was taken over by these invaders called the Calovaxians when she was 6 years old, and they killed her mother, and they have kept her captive and done terrible, horrible, awful things to her for the last 10 years. And now it's time for her to reclaim her throne. And this is the journey of how she goes from a captive to someone who is strong enough to fight back. I really liked this the first time around. I think I knocked a star or two off of it because of the love triangles, because never have been and probably never will be a huge fan of romance. But I love the magic system in this, and I love the world, and I think another thing was that I was just kind of disappointed with the fact that it was over, and I was really eager to read more. But I'm really, really liking it. It's a really quick read, obviously, because I started at 11. It's about 8:30 now, and I'm about 100 pages to the end of it, 110 pages. So I'm definitely going to finish this tonight. That shouldn't take me more than about another hour. But yeah, I figured might as well tell you what it's about. You guys didn't realize a reading vlog would have a cooking component to it, would you? Welcome to today's episode of Literature Goodies, a thing that will probably never be a thing again. So enjoy it while it lasts. Everybody comfy? Okay, so in Ash Princess, they make a drink called, that's basically just cinnamon, honey, milk, and coffee. And it sounded really, really good, so I'm going to make it. Starring plain old decaf coffee that I got at Walmart, because if I drink too much caffeine, I don't sleep, and I like sleep. Some good old honey, and some cinnamon. So in the book, they drink coffee just as a way of socializing, and the Calavaxians drink it mostly bitter. They go on and on about how the Astrians drink it way too sweet, and the main evil character refuses to drink any of the honey, cinnamon, sugar coffee because it's too sweet for his liking. I am not a huge fan of overly sweet coffee either, but I think with the cinnamon it will balance it out a little bit and it will be okay. I feel like this vlog is just me making a bunch of coffee and y'all laughing at me over it. She is, of course, making sure I don't burn down the kitchen. I'm going to use my failure is not an option mug because I feel like this best encapsulates the mood of the book. Alright, so I'm not using a Pinterest recipe or anything for this. I'm just making this up as I go along. So I'm just gonna move you guys to right there. Hopefully y'all can still see me. Aces. Alright, so I'm basically going to make this similar to how you would a latte. So we'll do a little bit of milk, probably a little bit more than I would normally put in my coffee, into a mug. Then we'll put 3 or 4 dashes. One. That was a really big one, so that was like 2. That looks good. And then last but not least, the honey. So I sat there and said I don't like sweet coffee very much. I took a sip out of it, thought it was way too bitter, and added like 3 spoonfuls of sugar because apparently I do like sweet coffee. But it actually turned out really, really well. I didn't follow a recipe, as I said. I just kind of started throwing crap in a cup, and it turned out. Well, I did it. I finished it in 24 hours, and it was amazing. I think I actually liked it more this time around than I did the first time around. I don't know, it just... The biggest complaint everybody has of this is that it's your stereotypical young adult fantasy book, and it is. But it's well written, it's entertaining, and the main character is really, really strong, so why not read it? You know exactly what you're getting into with it, and it's really good. So, sure, it didn't, like, change the genre or anything, but hey, not everything has to change the genre. Sometimes it can just be plain old fun. And that's what this was. And now I am very sleepy, so I'm going to go put on my pajamas. And who knows? Maybe start Lady Smoke and put off starting all of these contemporary books until tomorrow. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, all of those YouTube things. But I will see you soon with another video, and have a great day. Bye!